Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So, thank you, everyone. So, welcome you all once again. And today, we can continue from where we left last week. Systematic prayers and the holy name. Chant prayers. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnapresthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Bhashyati Satarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what we'll do is we'll do a quick recap. And then we'll continue. So we see in the last week how Mahaprabhu, he performed pastime for 24 years, and the first, let's say 24 years, the first 4 years actually described here. First 24 years is Adilila, next 6 is Madhilila, and next 18 is Adilila. And then we discussed about the Sister prayer. Those are very important prayers, and Mahaprabhu had just left these 8 prayers for us to discuss and continue. And what we discuss is 3 things: is important, sufficient, and all our acharyas, the writings are based on these prayers, isn't it? How important? We might say that we don't have the time to read all the scriptures, even the only bunch of scriptures what Prabhupada has given us, right? so many books, Srimad Bhagavatam, CC, Bhagavad Gita, and every single day. But these 8 prayers are so important that if we take those 8 prayers very, very in a depth way, Mahaprabhu takes someone from very low till the highest what we can get up. And it is sufficient everything. We don't need anything extra. Right? Mahaprabhu, he even discussed with all his associates, he used to discuss some philosophies, more depth philosophy. And all the writings we see from the Goswamis are based on the teachings by Mahaprabhu himself. But particularly, Mahaprabhu just gave these 8 prayers for us. Right? That discussed last week. And our Krishna's Goswami says, anyone who recites these verses regularly with devotion is sure to attain the ultimate fruit of devotional service, which is Krishna Prema. Isn't it? So just imagine, just by chanting these prayers every single day with faith and devotion, we are sure to get the highest, that is Krishna Prema. Right? And then we discussed about his words. Prabhu 16 श्लोक यही पढ़े सुने, Krishna Prema Bhakti Tare Bhare Dine. Every day he gets this bhakti, and it goes on increasing day by day. Then we discuss about these 3 stages of pure devotional service: sadhana bhakti, prema bhakti, and then bhava bhakti. So these are the stages of pure devotional service. Sadhana bhakti is we perform devotional service as a duty, as a respect, and all. And then bhava bhakti is kind of just before the prema bhakti, and prema bhakti in any way is on the topmost level. And then we discuss about our Vedic knowledge. These are kind of categorized in 3 different sections. What are those? Sambandha Gyan, Prayojana, and in the middle is Avideya. So Prayojana is the ultimate goal. Like when you say, or Prayojana to come here, what you want to come here, and why do you came here? We have some questions, right? And then we know, okay, I came here for rice prasadam. I came here for my kirtan. Someone said I came here for services, different things. Somebody said to come up. But in the middle is the Avideya process. I came by a train. I came walking. I came by car and something else. So Sambandha is, when I come to people, I have something to do. I establish the Sambandha, the relationship. And then I take some process to come there. And then goes to service. In a similar way, Sambandha is to know ourselves. Who am I? How this cosmic nature work? Who am I? Who is God? What my relationship with Krishna is? That's how Sambandha. And then prayer is to understand him thoroughly, and the process is there, right? And then we discuss about this structure of prayers and how this relate to our these systems we discussed now, like how it is Sabadayana, how it is Prayojana, and how it is and how this Asana Bhakti, how is Prema Bhakti, and how is Bhava Bhakti. The first 5 verses is called Sadhana Bhakti, and the next 2 verses Bhava Bhakti, and the last 3 verses they are actually Prema Bhakti. And in Sambandha Gyan, the first 5 verses are Sambandha Gyan, next 3 verses are Prayojana, but all 8 verses are our Avideya processes. Then we discuss the first verse. Today we have to recap again the first verse a bit, and then we move ahead. Let's chant the prayers once again. Everyone, please. We chant together. Yep. Let's chant together. Chito darpan marjanam bhamaha davagni nirvapanam Shreya Bhairavachan Vitaranam విద్యావధూ జీవనం ఆనందాంబుదివర్ధనం ప్రతిపదం పూర్ణాం స్వాధనం సర్వాత్మా పరం విజయతే శ్రీకృష్ణ సంకీర్తనం. So this param vijayate Sri Krishna sankirtanam. Sri Krishna sankirtanam, that we discussed here is, let there all be repeat for the chanting of the holy name of Lord Krishna, which can cleanse the mirror of the heart and stop the miseries of the blazing fire of material existence. That chanting is the relaxing moon that sprays the white lotus of good fortune for all living entities. In the life and soul of the education, the chanting of the holy name of Krishna expands the blissful of present life. It gives a cooling effect to everyone and enables one to taste full nectar at every state. That we discussed. Let's see this, the 7 perfection of chanting holy name. This was clarified about. We will discuss a bit more. First, he says Cheto Marjanam. Marjanam means what? Marjanam means him. That we, when Radha comes, we do all the times. Gurisha Marjana. So cleaning of him, right? Basically cleaning of our own heart. Right? You can describe that as we clean more and more, and we take out more and more of dust. Actually, we have to define our own self. So the Marjana happens, and it's what it is. The example here is about Darpana, means what mirror, and of what Cheto, the Chitta, our heart. From millions and millions of lifetime, it has been dust, and it is kind of thick dust, right? So, if you have a small dust, dust from 1 or 2 days, what happens is if you just wipe away with a cloth, it goes away. However, if you leave something open for millions of years, the dust it acquires cannot be cleansed just by wiping it away. We need to rub, isn't it? Sometimes in the kitchen, the oil, it put more soap and scrub it more and more. Still, it doesn't go away. In the similar way, our heart is dusty from the lusty desires, envious desires, and everything from millions of lifetime. And that needs to be cleaned. Right? So I say, Cheto Marjanams, the margin of our heart, cleaning our heart by what? By chanting the holy name of the Lord. And discussed last week, like one Mahamantra, like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One layer, dust is gone. Again mantras, again gone. Again mantra, again gone. So it goes on, cleaning. The point is said here that Darpana means mirror, and we want to see ourselves in the mirror very clearly. If the mirror is dusty, we can't see our own face properly. What we speak of what's living inside us is that we'll just see our own material body, nothing else. But when the mirror is cleaned properly, we can see our own inner self. And Krishna, he's there with us. So cleaning process happens by this chanting of the holy name. And the first thing what happens. So our own chitta, our heart, get cleansed by chanting the holy name of the Lord. And then it says, Bhava Maha Davagni Nirapanam. So Bhava Maha Davagni. So what it is, this is basically extinguishing the first fire of material existence. We say this word, so Bhava Maha. So Bhava is the two conditions of Bhava. In one condition, he says it's a material world. Right? And it's become very, very difficult for us to cross this material world. Right? And how can we cross it? And you see the forest fire. What happened in forest fire? They rub each other and then fire comes in the forest. No one goes lighter to burn the forest. It happened by way. And similar way, this bhava, where we are entangled from millions of lifetimes, can be finished away, washed away by taking pure holy name. By chanting the holy name of the Lord, what can happen is Bhava Mahadao, it extinguishes this cycle of birth and death in this material world. Right. And third one, like, see the this in Bhava Mahadao is very difficult sometimes because many lifetimes we have been engaged ourselves in these all mental activities, and our chitta is so hard, it's become very difficult to take up Krishna consciousness. But by chanting the holy name of the Lord, taking it purely, it can be cleaned up as well. Then we discuss about third point, Shreya Kaya Chandrika Vitaranam, which diffuses the moon rays of Bhava Bhakti for the highest good of the soul. So the highest good of the soul, what it can be. See, generally we don't understand what soul is. We simply think about the mental activities, our mental relationship. We see everything in relationship with our mental body. My parents, my family, my relatives, my country, my state, my world. Nothing else. That's my. But within that, soul is there, we may say. But the real good of soul is to take service of the Lord. Right? And that can be invoked gradually by chanting the holy name of the Lord. So as we chant the holy name, we can uh, we can take steps towards the highest goal for the soul. Isn't it? We don't want it to be the killer of the soul, but to be the elevator of the soul. You can say the soul cannot be killed, but how can someone be killer of the soul? The point is that when we say killer of the soul, it means we don't want it to degrade our own existence. Right? The mental body what we have got is the one way by which we can elevate our consciousness, we can elevate us, elevate our own soul toward the spiritual kingdom. However, if we engage in different activities which are not specified by our Shastra, then we degrade our life. Right? And when we degrade our life, we go to different lower planets. And that's degradation, that's basically killing of the soul. You know the escape velocity? Escape velocity by which you can cross this covering. Indeed. In the similar way, in this metal body, by chanting the holy name and taking set of our parampara, we can actually cross this whole material essence and go back to the spiritual world. Right? That's how it says. Then the fourth one discussed about Vidya Madhu Jivanam, the life of all transcendental knowledge. Right? What is that? What is that? What is the life of all transcendental knowledge? Any thought? What is the life of all transcendental knowledge? Yes, Prabhu. Chanting. Right. So you say Vidya Madhu Jivanam. So Vidya can be of two types. Ishwara explains about Vidya can be of ignorance as well. But when it says Vidya, it's actually transcendental knowledge. So if you see, there are so many Vidya, all the things we get is Vidya in one sense, but the Vidya can be misleading as well. We can use those knowledge to do some havoc. Prabhupada says by making more nuclear weapons, we are not going towards peace. And all the countries say that we are making ourselves peace by making nuclear weapons. But the nuclear weapons are never taking us towards peace. We know it's going to bring destruction to us. So Vidya, the transcendental knowledge, which is the life of the soul, that's the chanting of holy name. So by chanting of the holy name, we get the transcendental knowledge, and that transcendental knowledge can take us back to the spiritual world. Okay. And now we'll listen to the fifth one. This says Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss. Just imagine we living being are kind of unregenerate. We are very tiny. If you see the whole cosmos of our universe, we are very tiny. From Mars to the unlimited universes comes out, right? And from the unlimited universes, we are in one universe, and that to the one universe divided into three sections: higher, middle, and lower. Put it at system as well. And in one of the planet system, we are there in the middle, and it's the whole world. In the whole world, we are in UK and in Scotland and in Glasgow and in Carnarvon. Can you imagine how tiny we are, isn't it? And then in that tiny state, how can we experience the bliss which is unlimited? That can only be done by our transcendental chanting of holy name. It is so powerful, so powerful that it can give us the bliss of Anandam Buddhi Abudhi. It's Ananda is providing us Ananda Abudhi, the ocean. Right? It becomes the ocean, and that's not the ocean. Is actually expanding ocean. It's not just stop one where. It's growing, expanding, expanding, expanding. That bliss, the rivers experience by taking shelter of the holy name. Right? And there are three kinds of happiness we describe in Ainodi, chapter of devotion, by Prabhu Goswami. What he says, first when he says that Bhogananda. Right? Bhogananda means what? The Ananda that we get in this material world by being Bhoga. Right? Okay, nice lavish bungalow, car, and everything else. Right? Just Bhoga. Right? But and then next one he says is Brahmananda, or the pleasure of merging into impersonal Brahman. So if we compare these two, let's take the first one. If someone is very much eager to eat some sweets, how much sweets he can eat? 5 rasgulla, 10, 20. After that, what? He says no more. At least no more for now. I'll come back tomorrow. It means what? In this metal world, the term is used as Bhoga and Tyaga. Bhoga, Tyaga. Bhoga, Tyaga. Okay, I like Gulab Jamun. I ate it. 2, 3, 4, 10. Finish, no more. Gulab Jamun is same. I like Gulab Jamun very much, but now I can't have any more. Isn't it? Maybe tomorrow or in the evening. That's done. So now it's Tyaga. Oh, I haven't eaten Gulab Jamun for a week now. It's Sunday, let's have it. Right, I cannot have more now. But what happened is in between there was Tyaga, and maybe sometimes we can think of, I've taken 5 Gulab Jamuns now. It's good for my health now. So let me stop Gulab Jamun for some 5, 6, 7 days. Like that's Tyaga. But again, when I see Gulab Jamun, I start eating it again. So what's happening in this Bhoga Saga is Bhoga, Tyaga, Bhoga, Tyaga, Bhoga, Tyaga. But then third part is described is Prema Ananda. Where it says Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. It increases and increases. There is no Bhoga Tyaga. It's always Ananda goes on and on and on. Right? That bliss we can experience by taking shelter of the name. Right? Holy name is so powerful that it can cleanse our heart. It can take us to the that state of Ananda where we can experience the bliss every single moment. Right? So this is the fifth one. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. It gives us the bliss, or not just bliss, it's the ocean of bliss, and it goes on and on and on. But Ramana, he says that he said the bliss I'm experiencing by your touch is actually even the bliss of ocean cannot be compared with that. So it means the bliss of Prema Ananda is compared to ocean. Right? And then he says that the bliss of Brahmananda or merging to person Brahman is like just pearl, what is the hoop of a calf. So ocean, can you compare ocean with the pearl water? It's incomparable, isn't it? And then he says the boron, the pleasure that we get in the material world is just a drop. That's what I'm saying. So ocean, Premananda is ocean, right? And then Brahmananda is just a puddle, maybe one cup, you can cross anyway, isn't without knowing as well. And then Bhogan, the pleasure we get in this middle world is just a drop of it. So there's no comparison actually how we get the Premananda by chanting the name of the Lord. Right? It's so powerful. The only thing missing is our intention, our desire, our enthusiasm, nothing else. Right? There might be a question that if our holy name is so powerful, why I'm not getting it? Right? And then in you want to go in broken names. The analogy, he says that the log of wood and lighter fire. The fire is capable of burning the wood. The wood had a fire to get burned. However, just imagine if the wood is wet, will the fire work? It will work, but we have to intensify more. Isn't it? Then the wood will get burned. So in a similar way, if the holy name is not working for me or us, then it means the two things. Either the law of wood is wet, or the intensity of the fire is not so high. If you want to burn a huge log of wood, you need more intensity fire to burn it. And that intensity fire is our holy name. So then Maharaj said that you need to take the point that what is in you is everyone is single and different. If you think that holy name is not working for you, it means there's a gap. The fire is not so high to burn the wood. So you have to increase the fire so that the fire can first wet the wood and then burn it eventually. In similar way, holy name is capable of burning so many sinful life. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita as well. Aham tvam sarva papi moksha sing masucha. Arjuna, be assured, I will take away all of your sins of not just this life, of many lives. So Krishna is assuring to us that by taking care of Krishna, everything can be done nicely. Right? Next one is Pratipadam Purnamta Swadhanam. See, again, this is nice things. It says at every step, Pratipadam Purnamta. Purna means what? Purna means complete. And you get the complete bliss and you relish it. You relish the complete bliss at every step. And what happens in Bhavsagar? At every step there's a danger, isn't it? There's danger at every step. There's a verse. Padam padam yidvivatam natesham. So in this material world, at every step there is a danger. But here it says the one who takes the holy name nicely, with attentively, with seriousness, what happens is he enables some the devotees to release the nectar at every stage. And Bhagavatam explains the same thing that it when Sutta Goswami and Sonakad Rishi Goswami were discussing, then the Sonakad Rishi says, please go on. Please go on speaking about the rules of the Lord. We never decided. Like, so that is how the nectar glories of the name is. Even Sutta Goswami to test Parshit Maharaj has the time. He says, are you hungry or thirsty? Parshit Maharaj says, no. The nectar coming out from the lotus mouth is actually fulfilling all of my thirst and hunger. So please keep pouring those nectar in fast, Lord. Right. That's how he says. He says, enables one to test the complete nectar at every stage. So Pratipadam Purnamrita. Purna is complete and Amrita is at every step. We can aswad, we can release those nectarian nectar at every single step by chanting the holy name of the Lord. That is so powerful, right? And the next one, it says, Sarvatma Sanam. He says, Premananda is completely pure. We discussed about Premananda, isn't it? We discussed about Bhavananda, Brahmananda, and Premananda. Premananda is a complete bliss, and it is always free from all attachments. It's always pure. It's always pure. Right. So we discussed a bit yesterday, last week on this topic. Today we try to understand more on them. Let's go to the next verses. So just to recap, the seven perfection of chanting the holy name. It says, cleanse the mirror of our heart. It extinguishes the forest fire of my existence. It diffuses the mood of bhava bhakti for the highest of the soul. The third is, it is the light of all transcendental knowledge. The fourth is, it is the ocean of transcendental bliss. Sixth is, it enables one to taste the complete nectar at every single step. And the seventh one is Premananda. This is completely pure. So these are the five perfections of chanting the holy name. And so important is the holy name should be taken very seriously, isn't it? And in one of the words, just without it, Bhakti Thakur says that he says, Nama Kirtane hoy sarvanarth nasha, sarva subodha Krishna prema ullasa. The question we ask is, the holy name is to destroy the 32 kinds of Seva brother, but how can criticism of devotees and 70% sadhuri in the another 9 kinds of Nama brother destroyed? The answer is that they can also destroy by chanting Harinam. Prabhu is speaking with that mood. So that the mood of first verse, right, destroy all kinds of sin. The only thing is that our faith and devotion towards the holy name. Okay. So let's go to the next one. This is Sankirtana is ever victorious, isn't it? These are the perfection of Sankirtana. Sankirtana is ever victorious. Sankirtana is always victorious. Why is Sankirtana ever victorious? The point is Sankirtana is victorious, but that Sankirtana has not came purely in our heart yet. So that's how we say, take this Sankirtana, purify your heart, and get the bliss at every single step, right? And enjoy the bliss of Krishna consciousness. Okay. Let's go to the next verse. Let's read it, everyone, please. Namadari Bahuda Nijas Sarvasati Tatra Pitani Amite Samane Kala He Tadasi Tava Kripa Bhagavan Mapi Durdeva Midrisham Ihajani Naruraga. The second verse. My Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name, this is all good fortune for the living entity, and therefore you have many names such as Krishna and Govinda, by which you expand yourself. You have invested all your potencies in those names, and there are no hard and fast rules for remembering them. My dear Lord, although you bestow such mercy upon the fallen conditioned souls by liberally teaching your holy name, I am so unfortunate that I commit offenses while chanting the holy name, and therefore I do not achieve attachment for chanting. So if you remember, when we discussed this whole 7 verses, we talked about that this second verse speaks about our inability or our disqualification. Right? This Nama Kari Bahudani was Sarvasakti. So Krishna has given us all potency on this. So Krishna already has many names. verse 17 from text chapter 20 of Atila. It describes how Krishna has many names. Right? He says, many names. He says, Aneka loke vansha aneka prakara, parile aneka namara prashara. Saying that because people vary in their desires, you have distributed various holy names by your mercy. Because we have many desires and people want to worship him in a different way, so Krishna has manifested. And just imagine, in one day of Brahma, there are how many universes? 1,000 other universes. And in 1,000 other universes, Krishna comes in every universe. So in one universe, there are in one Chatu Yuga, there are 4 universes. In 4 universes, Krishna is coming every universe. Krishna comes in different pastimes. So in one Chatu Yuga, 4 times. In one day of Brahma, 1,000 into 4, 4,000. And there are unlimited of universes. So Krishna is coming as unlimited incarnations and doing pastimes across universes. So that Krishna's name is unlimited. In one lecture, in this Krishna Maharaj was saying that some people, some other, they thought that okay, if we have 10 million names of Krishna, and then the whole world will get finished. Right? He was just saying like that. And then they went towards 2%. They went to a programmer, a computer engineer, and they say, okay, can you please manipulate those letters and words and to make 10,000s of names of Krishna so that we can see what's happening over there. So this is Mujan Thor, right? Krishna's name is unlimited. Right? So the point is, so Krishna is saying that Mahaprabhu is saying that Krishna, who has unlimited names, right? But he has given all this sakti in his name. He has given all this sakti in his name of Krishna and Ram and Govinda. Right? In one of the story, Maharaj was saying that like once Vibhishana wanted his 2 of his servants to cross this the ocean. You know the ocean where Lord Rama made a bridge. Right. So Vibhishana said, okay, you can cross it. The servant says, how can you cross the ocean? Can't you walk on those oceans? He said, no, I'll tell them. He wrote something on the 2 sheets of paper and they said, okay, hold it, but don't open it. Don't open the sheet and you go on. Just have the sheet with you and have faith that whatever is in the sheet is actually helping you out. And you go there, you hold the sheet, and then the ocean will apart and you can actually cross through. The servant says, I'm sure it's really right. These 2 servants, they went, and then what happened? The ocean opened apart and they were committed. Let's see what it is. They were hoping to see what it is. The white paper that both oceans apart. And then the other one said, no. Minister water does not open it. Right. And then they opened it because there is not. How could just Ram in paper is helping it out? It's not possible. Right. As soon as they saw it's not possible, ocean come back again and they all finished. They both finished. The point is the faith is needed, right? The faith, we should have the faith, right? So and so that's what it is. So, the point is, even in the holy name, it says, Nama Nama there is no hard and fast rule for the chanting the holy name. However, we still see there are some rules being given to us by our divine Prabhupada. right? That's just to maintain our own purity well, right? So we see we have to chant the holy name 60 rounds every single day, right? Follow the principles just to make sure. The point is, I think, like I heard the very first time when Prabhupada gave Harinam Diksha, and then after the ceremony, after the yajna, and then he told the disciples that now these are the four Vedic principles you have to follow. And they were shocked. What is this? So they had heard about this first time. After the initiation, they got to know about these four things. And then Prabhupada says 64 rounds. And this is possible. You know, chant to 12 hours every single day. And what next? And then Prabhupada said, okay, 32. Then still they came back saying that Prabhupada, it is also possible. That Prabhupada says 16 is enough. It means what? If you see our acharyas, our Goswamis, they actually they chanted the holy name with counting properly, right? I'm just forgetting the verse. Give me a second. I'll check out that. There's a verse.